Alright everyone, here's the tea. You guys already know, man. It's been a minute since I've done a Snapchat video, and I think the last social network video thing I did was about FaceApp. But since then, Snapchat, it's still the OG, it's still, it has a lot of problems too, but we're going to look over some more hacks, tips, whatever you guys want to call them. The last one I did, you guys liked a lot. That's still getting a lot of views for some reason. So I figured I might as well redo it. Now, as tradition, I don't really like doing it anymore, but I posted a story yesterday saying like, oh, chat this if you want me to call you. So I guess we're going to go ahead and do that. Now, this is probably the last time I'm going to call people because I think it's really creepy. But I got their permission. I posted the story. It's not like I'm randomly calling random people. It's the people who chatted me. And I don't know why, but my Snapchat feed is so messed up. So let's go to... Oh, this person tried to call me, actually. I don't know if they try to... Alright, let's go ahead and call this person. Let's see what's going on. It's always kind of awkward in the beginning with, I'm not going to lie. Especially when I'm calling them, because I never know, what to say. Alright, they're not going to pick up. Alright, they missed their shot. Let's call this girl, guy, whoever. Yo, nobody is picking up the calls, man. Yo!
Yo, I've been watching you for a while. What's up?
Really, dude? What's up, bro? How you been?
I'm good. How about you?
Dude, I'm chilling. Yo, I have one question.
Yeah.
Pineapple on pizza. Yes or no?
No, bro, you're crazy.
Are you serious?
Yes, bro. I've tried it once and I threw up. It's disgusting.
Boy.
I can't do it.
Bro, you know what? I respect your opinion, man. Hey, thanks for the love. I love you so much. I gotta end the call to call somebody else, but man, I love you, dude. Hey, man, we finally got somebody. That's awesome. Alright, let's call this dude. Alright, they're not gonna pick up. Alright, let's call this person. Okay, they can't talk right now. Yo, you dumb. That's like half my things are just hi or hey or something. Well, ultimately, we got one person to pick up, and guys, one is better than nothing. If you want to have the opportunity to talk to me, you can go and add me. There's the code, there's the name. It's the same as the YouTube channel, Simple Alpaca. The chances of me actually doing this again are probably slim, just because, like I said, it's hard. Like, nobody ever picks up, and sometimes it is kind of awkward. I'm surprised that one guy, he was actually pretty chill, but I don't ever use Snapchat. You might as well add me on Instagram or Twitter. Those are the things I use the most. But let's actually get into some tips and tricks about Snapchat. Now, the best thing you could probably do for Snapchat if you want to have like the best capabilities and everything is to download Snapchat Plus. Now, I'm not going to advise it that crazily because there have been cases where people actually go and do some crazy things. They get their accounts banned and stuff. Now, that's why I'm telling you not to go crazy with it. The only times I've actually seen people get banned on Snapchat is when they spoof their location too many times. So for example, if you're in Nebraska and you say you're in India or something, over time, Snapchat might notice that and might ban your account. But for all other intents and purposes, Snapchat Plus, if you want the most tips, the hacks, all that stuff, this app is probably the best one. I have a way to install it, I think, on my second channel, but it's really not that hard. Just go to ignition.fun, click get, and download it, install it, just like any other profile. But like I said, that's a little bit more riskier. I probably wouldn't recommend you doing that unless you know what you're doing. Now, one of the main ones I've seen, I think I've talked about this one before, is if you're out in public and you hear someone playing a song or something, you can actually go hold down the front and actually be able to find that song without having to go and search it or anything. Now, it has Shazam built in, which is really cool. So for example, if I sing Billie Jean is not my lover, she's just a girl who claims that I am the one. As you can see, my voice isn't the best. But ultimately, it would be able to showcase something, you know what I mean? So holding that down actually incorporates and allows you to pull up Shazam and find a song, which is really, really cool. And I've actually used that a couple times, to be honest. Now, the next thing is actually taking stickers and creating stickers straight from anything on your Snapchat feed or whatever. So if you want to go ahead and take I have a PlayStation Vita right here. If you take a photo of that, you can actually click that. Now, that's a whole. Go and snap a photo of that. You can actually go click that cutout, the scissors right there. You can go and highlight whatever you want to make a sticker of. So for example, if I want a sticker of this back of the PlayStation Vita, you go ahead and do that. And now you can actually drag and drop that onto any image you want to. And what's cool about that is if you actually go and click on the little stickers thing right there, you will be able to see the things you've done previously, which are the PlayStation Vitas. So that is really, really cool. That's been out for a while, but I still see so many people who don't even know that, which is so crazy. Now, this next thing is more relevant now than ever. Ever since Snapchat's new update, they always have random stuff like that. When I'm eating food, I don't want to look at that. I don't care if that guy's in super good shape. I'm not trying to see that. I'm not trying to see literally half this stuff. So what you can do actually is hold it down and you can see hide wave. You can see subscribe, you can see all these different things. So I'm going to go ahead and click hide wave because I don't want to see them. And that'll go ahead and hide that from my feed. Now, honestly, I don't know too many people who, and we got Mr. Beast. Obviously, I want to subscribe to him, but all these other things have these things I don't care about. And honestly, they put me in a bad mood sometimes. I'm bro, I don't want to that. I don't want to see that when I'm eating food. Nobody wants to see that. So I'll go ahead and hide it, even though sometimes they do have some good stuff on the ESPN thing. They have a lot of unnecessary stuff. And I'm not going to lie, some of it is really, really inappropriate. So if you have kids or something, you might want to start saving and hiding some of those feeds, to be honest. Now this next thing is actually super cool and I love it so much. So you can actually draw with emojis, and I think a lot of you guys might already know this, but so once you take a photo, all you want to do is click the little, drawing thing. Right underneath that, you'll see a little emoji right there. You want to go ahead and click that, and you can select different emojis. You can scroll through and like figure out which one you want. So if you want like this lips one, for example, you can go ahead and draw with those emojis. I'm not gonna lie, that's like kind of the craziest thing ever. Now, I don't know if you can change like the whatever length or width of it, but you can maneuver back between the emojis and everything else. You can go do the stars if you want to. You can do this one, which this is like one of my favorite emojis ever. You can go and keep drawing, and like I said, I mean, if you're a grown man or a grown woman, you're probably not going to do this, but I'm a grown man and I'm a grown woman, and I use this all the time, so I don't know what you guys are talking about. But it's definitely a cool little thing, and this is one of those things that I literally didn't know until I literally looked it up, which is so crazy because I thought I already knew everything about it, but I guess not. And the best Snapchat hack tip, whatever, it's not even a hack, would probably be enabling travel mode on your Snapchat thing. So if you go up here and you click on settings up here and you scroll down into additional services, you click manage right there, and you see data saver, you want to enable that because it actually does two things. So it saves data, but it also saves a little bit of battery. If you're someone who uses Snapchat all the time, you can actually save some battery by doing this. So what this does is that it doesn't automatically load everyone's Snapchats. It just loads them as you actually go and use them and look at them. So that'll save a ton of data because I'll be honest, I may have a lot of people on my Snap, not on this one, but on my personal one, but very rarely do I ever look at everyone's Snapchat. Like I just click it, go through, and then that's it. Like I could not care less sometimes, which could be a bad thing. I mean, that makes me a pretty bad friend, but there's just a ton of things that I don't need to know. So that's a humongous one right there. Also, these additional services who can contact me, send me notifications. Obviously, I have everyone being able to see everything except see my location, bro. I would recommend everybody turning that off. I feel like that's just giving these apps way too much permission. Like you guys need to like take it a little bit easy. And you can also see me in quick add. I turn that off, but if you're somebody who's like super thirsty, I guess you can keep that on. And also another really cool thing is that if you go onto Snapchat's website, you can actually see all the data that Snapchat has on you. So whether they have your addresses, your names, your whatever, you'll be able to see all that type of information and also download that data onto your personal machine. So that's a crazy cool thing that Snapchat allows you to do. And you might actually be freaked out. Like when I saw mine, I didn't have too much data on there, to be honest, but I don't really use Snapchat like every day. But if you're somebody who uses Snapchat religiously, I can only imagine how much data and information they have on you. So I would recommend you guys going to Snapchat. I'll try to link the website down in the description below, but if not, if I forget, go to Google, just type in Snapchat's data or something like that, and you'll be able to find it really easily. So it just requires you to log in and everything. But man, that is pretty much it, man. Just a couple more. I didn't go super crazy in this video. I just wanted to show you guys that Snapchat is still alive, still working. I'm still using it. I'm still going to talk about it. But if you guys have any other questions or you have any other tips or tricks about Snapchat, let me know in the comment section below. I love making these videos because, I love talking to you guys, like calling you guys and stuff. But like I said, it can be a little awkward. I'm not going to lie. But if you guys want me to do it, I'm going to keep doing it. But that's pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button. That would mean so much. But definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count. So it means so much if you guys could hit that. Also, check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel, all those links are linked down below. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could check it out. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out to them.